right, yo, I've generated over $30,000 Canadian in the last 30 days posting YouTube Shorts. And this is exactly the A to Z guide on how you can start a brand new YouTube Shorts channel and scale it to 10K per month in the first month of doing this. So YouTube Shorts is actually very easy. And it's basically one of the first things that actually succeeded for me. I've tried affiliate marketing. I've tried drop shipping. I've literally tried growth operating as well, the one that Eddie Cumberbatch coined. So I've tried a lot of business models. I'm only 15 years old, but I tried them all when I was like 14 years old. I was hustling. I was sending looms to hella creators, but nothing actually like worked out until YouTube Shorts. Because the thing that's so magical about YouTube Shorts, it's there's no barrier to entry. You can literally start posting with literally nothing. All you need is just a computer to edit, and you just need access to YouTube. It's completely free to start, and it's fairly simple. Literally, the first channel that I first started, I think I started it in July of last year, July 2024. That first channel did 100K subs in the first month. My very first channel, I was a complete beginner and I got 100K subs in the first month. That just shows how easy it is to blow up on YouTube Shorts. And I'm going to show you now in like literally just like 10 minutes on how you can start your faceless YouTube Shorts channel and scale it to 10K per month. So first, it all starts with your niche. So the niche is like the main thing that literally, like what's it called? It literally depends on whether you're gonna go viral or whether you're just gonna fail. Like the niche is the main thing. This is literally the most important thing. Like whatever, if someone tells you, oh, it's your YouTube stats, it's not. If your niche is shit, like if you're posting Italian brain rot, you're never gonna go viral. No matter how good your stats are gonna be shit because no one watches Italian brain rot anymore. But it doesn't matter. The niche is the most important thing. So there's actually four main things that you'd want to look for in a niche. The first one is, can you replicate it? So can you replicate? Okay, replicate. So if you are absolutely shit at editing, you probably wouldn't be able to replicate Zach D Films. Like you've probably seen Zach D Films. He posts these really high quality edits. You can't replicate that because you're really shit at editing. So there's no reason for you to post content like him. The next one, what I like to do is it 35 seconds plus? So there's this thing called YouTube Music Deals, right? And they pay you an additional RPM on top of your now RPM. So basically, but it only works if it's over 35 seconds. So if it's over 35 seconds, you're making an extra 5 cents average per 1,000 views. So that's actually really, really good. Suppose your RPM is like 10 cents. You add that 5 cents on top of that, that's 15 cents, right? And you're making 15 cents to just 10 cents. And that adds up over time as well. So like it might not seem that big of a difference, but it is pretty big, right? The next thing that I actually look for is consistency. So this is a big one. A lot of people, how do you fuck these spell oh, this is like okay, consistency. So a lot of people they choose niches where the person only has like 10 million view video and the rest are all just shit, or they have like 10 million views, 15 million views, and then the rest of the videos are all like at 30K, right? This is not a good niche, okay? This is not a good niche. They just got lucky. They went viral a few times, but it's not a good niche, okay? What you want to see is consistency. You want to see 4 mil, 3 mil, 1 mil, 10 mil, like even like if it's like 500K, you want consistency. You want every video to be consistently hitting like 1 mil, 500K, 3 mil, 4 mil. You want that sort of consistency, if you know what I mean. So this is a really big part. If you choose something that's like this, you might go viral once or twice, but there's no consistency. You'll hit like a $200 day, and the next day you're hitting like $10 days, right? And there's no consistency. I did that for my first channel, and I did see really good results, but there was no sustainability. That's why I'm not running that channel anymore, if you know what I mean. So now we'll move on to the last thing. So is your content actually going to appeal to a first world audience? So that is the last one. It's going to be first world audience, okay? So if you think about it, a lot of people, their content doesn't appeal to first world audience. So like, if you suppose you have content and you're like posting Italian brain, I'm gonna use that because it was a big trend earlier, but it just fell off. But it's a good example. So who actually still watches this? Just think. You think YouTube Shorts does, right? But you're wrong. Only a small percentage of YouTube Shorts people still watch it. That's 30% that still watch it, right? 70% don't watch it. And the 70% that don't watch it, they are from NA East, so or NA West. So they're just, I don't know why I'm saying Fortnite fucking thing regions right now, but they are from North America, okay? Or Europe. You could even say they're from EU as well, right? But the small percentage that still watches it, they're from India, right? They're from these third world. They're from India. They're from what's called Thailand. There's like a bunch of these like users that still watch Italian brain rot, but these are not first world country people because they're always late on trends, right? And the reason why you don't want this is these people, advertisers pay so much money to target these countries, so your RPM will be 0.20%, 0.20 plus probably. Maybe if you're like I have a little of this, then you'll get like 0.15 plus, right? But if you're solely targeting these two and you're not even like remotely targeting this audience, then your RPM will be like 0.5 cents, right? Or maybe it might even be like worse. You might even go to like 0.2, right? I've seen channels that have 0.2, especially if it's not 35 seconds long. The shorter it is, the lower your RPM is, especially if it's this audience. So like a lot of these edit channels, like if you haven't seen them, they're like I can actually pull one up. Let's say, is it others doing, where's this guy, like something like this, right here, others doing parkour versus this guy, right? And how many views does this have? 250 million views. Do you see this, bro? Like, but as you can see, like he's still averaging like insanely good views, but I'm telling you, these skull edit videos, they are getting this RPM. It's nowhere near this. Like suppose a skull edit a channel gets 1 billion views, and a channel that's targeting this only gets 250 million. This channel is still gonna make more, and you might think that's crazy, but this has 1 billion views. This is a 0.2%, 0.2 RPM. This one has a 0.2 RPM. So this is a 10x multiplier of our earnings, and it's only dividing the views by 4, right? As you can see, the views are only divided by 4, but it's a 10x multiplier. So this channel will make more than this channel, and that's like honestly insane because the views don't really matter. It matters on your audience. So like your audience determines how much money you're gonna make. Your views obviously like determine it, but if you could have really high views and still make less money because of your audience. So those are the 4 main things that I look for in a niche. So now I'm going to show you guys some potential niches and like how to actually go about finding a niche. All right, as you guys can see, I am now on a brand new incognito page, and we're just going to go to YouTube, right? I don't know why it's showing like YouTube help, but we're just going to go on YouTube, right? And this is how I find my niches, and this is probably like the only good way to find niches for free, especially when you're starting out. Like if you have money, you could invest into like things called like Verlo or Algro, but I personally have never used these. I've never used these niche research tools. Like I've never used them. To me, I don't think it's important, but a lot of people like using AI. They like these tools. So like if you do like these tools, I can't really downplay them or boost them because I don't know how exactly like how good they are. Exactly. I know a lot of people are getting sponsors from these, so like don't trust everyone about what they say how good it is. But personally, I don't think you need them, so I stay away from buying them. So now we're gonna go to YouTube, and we're just gonna go to the Shorts tab. I'm gonna mute this so you guys can hear me talking. And the first thing we see is the faceless video. This is actually easily replicable. If we check out how long it is, this is around 15 seconds long. So let's go to their channel, and 3 million views. the views are very consistent. This is what you want to see. This is the type of views you want to see. 36 million, 800K, 3 million. They probably have north of 3 billion views, as you guys can see. These people are just making football edits, right? But the problem with this is your RPM is so low because I actually know the owner. If you go to youtube.com, I don't know why it keeps fucking doing that shit, but if we search up Earthly, I know the owner of this channel. This guy's printing views, like printing. He's putting like, look at these views: 14 million, 7 million, 39 million, 8 million, 14 million. Like he's doing similar soccer shorts, and his RPM is 0.3, right? I think it's 0.4 actually, but as you know, it's really, really low. So this is a really low RPM niche. You can always get into it if you want, but I would suggest staying away from it because of how low RPM it is. So that's just a channel that you could look at, Air Football, if you guys want to look at it. I personally recommend staying away from this. You need funk music, so you can't even use more music royalties. It's not even 35 seconds long, so like you can't even use it regardless. So to me, this is just a really, really bad niche to get into, especially when you want to like make money. Obviously, this guy's printing views, so he's still making money, but to me, it's just not the best. But you guys could check it out if you want. So we're gonna keep on scrolling here, and then now we have a Roblox channel. See, Roblox is actually in the middle. This is gonna get like, see, I know a bunch of faceless like content creators, bro. My network is quite vast, and I know the owner of a guy named Bacon. Future Real Bacon. This guy's also printing views, by the way. So this guy's 1.63 in only 28 videos. And if we look at the views, 3.3 million, 6.5 million, 20 million, 55 million, 13 million, 7.3 million, 17 million, 12 million, 6 million, 26 million. As you can see, this guy is absolutely printing, and he barely has any views, right? I mean, barely has any videos. So this guy's RPM is actually 0.12. So that's like in the middle range. It's not super bad like football, but it's also not good like US based audience. It's in the middle. And it's actually a pretty good niche. Like this guy is printing money because like look at his views, and he has a middle RPM, right? So that's why I said Roblox is kind of in the middle. So if we look at this person's channel, look at the views. She's printing. She's genuinely printing views. 11 million subscribers. She probably has billions of views. 3.2 billion, right? Like she's getting so many views right now. When was this posted? An hour ago, and she already has like 270,000 views, right? This one has 26K, less than 24 hours ago, and has 1.7 million views, right? So people like this absolutely print, right? And the long form, look at the long form potential. Like, just look at this. It's insane, right? So that's why there's a lot of potential with YouTube. So this is another potential niche you could get into. If you play Roblox, if you do skits like this, you can always get into that. There's like incognito, just has so many options, and sometimes it takes time, but most of the time you just get a niche pretty quickly. So like right here, boom, look at this, ranking perfectly cut boss baby moments. If you go here, look at this guy's views. They're so consistent. It's obviously ranking, so getting monetized is really, really hard. But if you can make it work, then you can make it work. This content is so easy to make, and he's pulling millions of views. This guy probably has like 500 million views. Yeah, 500, I guessed it exactly. So as you can see, like he's printing views. He's branded his channel, nationally ranks. He even has a Discord server. That just shows how branded it is. So yeah, now I'm gonna just scroll. I'll find you guys some more niches, and I'll give you my thoughts on them. I actually found a lot of channels for you guys that you guys could get into. So the first one is called Gengar Shorts, and if we look here, it's all commentary channels, but what he prioritizes is the thumbnail, and adding thumbnails now is absolutely the next generation of YouTube Shorts. As you can see, they're literally basic AI content. See, it's wait, if I put it here,
he asked the barber to,
it's literally just a basic commentary content, but the only thing that's special is these thumbnails, so people click on it from the browse features. That's why it's getting so many views, right? And then another channel that I actually found that for you guys is Off Script, and this guy's consistency is through the roof. As you can see, every single video is at 1 million views. Every single video. Like, look here. I don't think you can see the ones that don't have ones. Videos that have like 8 million views cover up for it. So he's averaging millions and millions of views. As you can see, like this guy is like printing, right? And he's so consistent. And it's actually a pretty easy niche, just about Marvel secrets, right? And what I actually did was kind of crazy. Was I'm gonna show you guys a channel called Meatball Memes. I don't know why I just went like this. This guy absolutely fell off. Like, and this is a prime example of a channel, a niche that you don't want to get into. This, like, people like you, when you go to your profit videos, yo, this guy's getting 74 million views. This guy's getting 60 million views. This guy's getting 40 million views. This must be an insanely good niche. And it's so easy too. Like, look at this. Shit is literally just videos put into like this specific order, bro, with a song over it. Just like them, like memes that have died, right? So, but look at the views now. Do you see the fall off? You see what I'm saying? We can even pull up his view stats if we want. If you go to view stats and we search up meatballs memes, right here, boom. Look at this downfall. Ready? Go here. Boom. Look at this. Look at this, bro. And a lot of you guys would think, oh, that's a really, really good niche. I should probably get into that. But just look at that though. See that fall off? Like it's just not there, right? So you always need to keep that in mind, right? So make sure you have that in mind. But so don't do niches like this. Always look at the recent videos, check the consistency, because a lot of people just check the popular videos, see this guy averaging millions or hundreds of millions of views, and then by mistake go into a niche like that. Now I actually want to go into one of the major rules when creating content. So when you're creating content, there's one major rule that you should always abide, right? And you can see it in e-commerce, you can see it in regular content. I've implemented this into my own channels, and this is exactly what makes content always go viral. And what it's called is actually the 3-second rule. So you might think, oh, you only have 3 seconds before the viewer swipes off or something. No, that's not what this rule is. This rule is, it's like a switch. So basically, in the first frame of your video, suppose you have a guy flipping a water bottle. Okay, like this is like so 2016, but he's flipping a water bottle, right? And it's like flipping at the 3-second point, right? 3 seconds in, there should be a beat drop and him landing the water bottle. Obviously, this wouldn't go viral now, but it's just hypothetical. So basically, what I'm pointing at is there should be a major re-engagement at the 3rd second. So this could either be a clip change, this could either be a payout, or something has to happen at the 3rd second. So this guy is starting to flip a water bottle, he flips it, and as the beat drops, that video is going to go viral because at the 3rd second there's a major payoff. You can see, you can mainly see this with a bunch of channels. Like even if you go to Nashi Ranks, if you go to his most popular video, just look. Suck it. See what's happening at the 3rd second?
I want you to suck it.
Suck it. See, there's legit a vine boom at the 3rd second, which is a major thing, like a beat drop, and then it's saying, I want you suck it, or whatever, right? So if we go here, look at
there's one right there.
Phineas, I'm not gonna get on a silly little tricycle.
Candace, we're in a hurry. Just get on the tricycle.
There's no way
See, as you can see in the 3rd second, he's like emphasizing get on the trike. With ranking, it's obviously a lot more scarce, but if we look like here, this is just
Times Marvel actors went totally off script. In the
boom, 3rd second, hey, there's a clip change. Do you see that?
Times Marvel actors went totally off script. In the
boom, clip change, and it goes into the video. So it can either be a clip change or something. It has to be a major re-engagement. This guy does it perfectly every single video.
Did you notice these things in Deadpool movies? Deadpool.
Boom. At the 3rd second, there's always something. Even it can even be shorter, but you want there in the first 3 seconds. That's just the rule. It has to be within 3 seconds. It can be 1 second. It can be 2 seconds. But as long as it's 3 seconds, 1 second might be like too fast, but 3 seconds is ideal. 2 seconds is also ideal. But within the first 3 seconds, you want a major user re-engagement. So that's basically one pro tip that you need to follow when posting content, whether you're doing commentary. So if we go back to Gengar guy, I don't know how well this guy does it, but if you look at
when this little sprinter was about to win the race, a kid.
Boom! Did you see that? This is a perfect instance right here. He literally changed the clip of he didn't give the payoff in the first 2 seconds, and then he switched the normal thing of the clip. That's a major clip change, and it forces the user to watch the whole video, and it re-engages them because they want to see that payoff, right? It's kind of like a clickbait kind of thing, right? So remember, always in the first 3 seconds, there should be some sort of payoff, clip change, anything. There just has to be something there in the first 3 seconds that like invokes people to watch a video, right? So that's one of the main rules when creating content that I always generally follow, and that's something that you should probably follow as well. It's really, really important. and it will really help you go viral in the long run. It's going to be a lot longer than expected, but the last thing that I actually wanted to cover is how should you know when to stop posting a niche, or how should you know when your shorts channel has failed? So the way I do it, which may be a little too harsh for you guys, is I have 7 days, okay? I give myself 7 days, 1 week, and this consists of one short a day, right? So I'm posting one short a day. And from this, I need to get a minimum one short with 1 million views, or combined 1 mil. Okay. So basically what my goal is just to get 1 million views in first week. This is my validation to continue my shorts channel. Okay. If I suppose I only they all hit 30K jail, suppose they all get 30K jail, that's 30 times 7, and that's equals to 210K views. If they all hit that, then I'm quitting the channel. This is no good. I want to get at least 1 million views in the first week. A lot of you guys are beginners. You don't know how this stuff works, right? So for you, it will obviously be something that's different, right? So for you, probably you'd want to do something like 14 days and you want to hit 500K views. This is a lot more reasonable, and I think this is actually a really, really good goal for you guys. So 14 days, 500K views is the goal. So suppose you start posting the Gengar Shorts one, which is the what's it called? The commentary style, right? Your first videos will always probably get capped at 30K, or some even lower than 30K, like 10K. It's like literally just how that is. It's gonna create a bell curve like this. Okay, it's gonna start small at like 1K views first video. It's gonna go 30K, and it's gonna go back to there, right? And that's how the first few shorts usually play out. But there are cases where videos just blow up at the start, because I just started a new channel. The first video is already at 4 million views. Obviously, I'm going to continue that channel. If the first video is getting 4 million views, the potential of that channel is so great. It's so high, right? So there's always that. But I think if you are a beginner, obviously that's a lot rarer, because you don't know how to spot these different trends and stuff. So that's why I always say 14 days, 500K views, and then it should be the first 2 videos will always get these small numbers. But then within your first few videos, so within your 14 videos that you have in these 14 days, always post every day. Post once a day, no matter what, especially at the start. Always post once a day. Between these first 14 videos, what I want you guys to do is actually what's it called? These first 14 videos, I want you guys to actually have a video that's either at 100K or multiple videos at like 50K or something like that. This is just like proof of validation that there is potential outside of 30K jail, because I've seen a lot of channels that just get stuck at 30K and they just never make it past. Like I think there's a channel called if I'm not mistaken, it's called Avatar Lure. If you go here, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He has posted almost 100 videos and he has only 1K subs. Every single video is capped at 30K views. Literally every single video. So, and when it's like this, like, see, his most popular videos barely have any views, bro. Like, when it's something like that, bro, you just need to know when to quit, right? Because if all your videos are hitting 30K and there's no potential outside of that, it's just a bad niche. It's just a bad niche. There's nothing really more you can do about it, but it's just a bad niche. And then just get into a new niche, follow the same process, which I have over here, doing the 14 days and 500K. Follow that, go back to that, and just keep on testing. I was fortunate enough for my first channel to hit 100K subs in the first month. So I'm saying YouTube Shorts is such an easy game, and it's so easy to break through. So yeah, go out there, start posting content, and yeah, bro,